guys, and welcome to this week's and our first Ask Me Monday video. So we in this video are going to be taking your questions that have been asked and sent to us through PM on the Ask Me Monday post that we put on the page and through Instagram. So if you haven't seen some of these questions, they've been posted on other platforms. We're going to go around, take some animals out. We've got to pop out in the middle of the day, so we might answer some questions in the car. But we're just going to go around a couple of people's enclosures and answer the questions for you. And then hopefully that can lead us on to some better questions and some more questions. Not better questions, sorry. More questions for next week. So our first question today is, which is our smallest animal here? And I'd have to tell you now that that is our Rory. Here's our juvenile alligator snapping turtle. You can see how big he is if I put my finger next to him. He's about 3 or 4 inches. And he's the smallest animal we have here. He lives in this Exoterra at the minute, which is more than enough for him, bless him. He's got his heat and UVB. And he actually brings himself up here to bask, which a lot of people say alligator snapping turtles don't bask, but he brings himself up all the time. And even though the water temperatures are okay. But yeah, he's grown quite a bit while he's been here. But this is the smallest animal we have. So we're going to do our next question with Zeus. Everyone knows Zeus. He's been here for about 6 years. He came in with a broken leg, bless him, and we got that all fixed up. He's about 14 years old now. To be honest with you, I check if he's alive every day because he doesn't do much but sleep. He jumps down off his perch to eat his worms, but that's about it. So on to the next question, Zeus. Are you going to tell us? Didn't think so. Right. So the next question is quite a big one. And it is, which is the most common animal we've had in the rescue over the years? Now, it's fluctuated and it chops and changes a lot that we've found. Years ago, probably about 8-10 years ago, it used to be leopard geckos. Leopard geckos were everywhere. They were coming in after Christmas, before Christmas, around the holidays and not around the holidays. We just couldn't. I think we had 14 in the rescue at one time, all looking for homes. But then at other times, like kind of now, we've got, I think we've got 8 or 9 corn snakes that are looking for homes. And we're probably going to end up keeping one of those because we haven't got a corn snake here to use it for educational talks. And it is a firm, good beginner snake. Lots of them are, well, yeah, they're good for beginners. And at other times, it's bearded dragons. They come in, they go, and over the last 2 years, it's been quite slow for bearded dragons, really, which is a positive. The less animals that come through our rescue, I know it might seem weird, but I'd rather there were no animals to rescue than our rescue is full all the time, because then that means people are looking after animals properly, and we're not needed, which is absolutely brilliant. But unfortunately, beardies are a very common animal that come into the rescue. Most of the time, beardies are the most neglected, unfortunately. Their care is a little bit more advanced because they need the vegetables and the higher UV, and you've got to make sure their supplement routine is okay. But yeah, leopard geckos, bearded dragons and corn snakes is what I'm going to say. Boas, they're creeping up, but luckily we have some really good snake rescues around us and around England that are tackling the big plight of snakes needing homes. And the fact that I know of 3 specific snake rescues, because there's so many snakes that need rescuing, it just shows that snakes and boas and corns are quite high up there in the animals that need homes, really. So guys, just popped out. I'm going to carry on answering your questions whilst we drive. In with Katie. So, the next question we have is, do you have any crested geckos? And the answer is yes. They're not at our house, or she's not at our house. We have one crested gecko, Merlin. She's quite a small female. We had her for about 3 years before she went to live with our friend, MKM volunteer, and one of our animal fosterers, Jade. And she loves her. she's absolutely besotted. She's a wonderful animal. She's not really that good with handling. She's escaped a few times, hasn't she, Dar?
Oh yeah, just a few.
And
we had that really good point with her though, where she stayed here.
yeah,
for
she
ages.
was quite good. We used to actually leave the door of her tank open during the hot months to help the airflow and that, because we had a fan on. She'd leave the front door of her tank open and she'd never get out. And then there was one day, was it you that caught her?
Yeah.
Katie just walked into the bedroom and she was there, sat on the top of her Exoterra UV lights, and Katie called me and we had to try and catch her and get her back in the tank. But yeah, so we do have one crested gecko. We've had a few come into the rescue over the years, but Merlin is a resident with us, so she's not available for free home. She's probably going to stay with Jade. And yeah, so we answer the next question. And the next question is, which animal is your favourite?
Good question.
Right, okay, so I'll go first. It depends what you mean by favourite, because obviously before the rescue really kicked off, I was a young hobbyist, you know what I mean? I had my favourite animals, I've got my dream animals that I had when I was younger, and right about now my favourite animal will probably be one of the snapping turtles. I'm not sure which, but they're such a fascinating species for me. You can't really handle them that much, but I do love looking at them. I like how they move, where they come from in the wild. Yeah, they're just really fascinating for me. But then if you come at the angle of which is my favourite rescue story, probably, or maybe we should leave that for someone else to ask in the future. What's your favourite animal we've had in the rescue, Katie?
Or just the reptiles.
Yeah.
Okay. Otherwise I'd say the horses. I quite like Flum.
Plum. Okay, so our little banana royal.
Yeah. The name makes me laugh because it takes me back to my childhood. I think he's so pretty, and we've never really seen many like him before.
No.
So to have him come through the rescue and to have watched him grow as well, because he was only young when he came in, it's been nice. He's grown into a lovely snake.
So there you have it, guys. That's our favourite animals. Let's get on to the next question. So next we have, what is my favourite part of the day at the rescue? I can tell you what it's definitely not, and that's turtle filter cleaning. It's definitely not that. Or scrubbing water bowls. I hate doing water bowls. Do it every day, of course, and especially for animals like Rocky that take all their mud and soil and the bosque into their water. Got to keep on top of that. But my favourite is probably the feeding. I like feeding them up. I like feeding the bugs, making sure the bugs are all healthy. And yeah, I like the animals get excited when you feed them, so it's good to see, and you get to witness kind of natural, semi-natural feeding behaviours. So yeah, what about you, Katie? What's your favourite part of the day?
Yeah, I would have to agree, or I quite like bathing people.
Yeah,
Honestly,
not bearded dragons. They always poo.
Well, they're quite funny. But yeah, the snakes, I like bathing the snakes.
Yeah, it's cool. It's nice to see snakes swim. Right, let's crack on with the next question. So I thought I'd film this next question with our Watson. Here he is, basking under his bulb today, bless him. On one of my old jumpers, because we've run out of towels. If anyone's got any old towels they can send us, that'd be brilliant. So the next question is, how many turtles do we have? Now that is a good question, and almost a two-part answer. So here at the sanctuary we have 17 snapping turtles. We have 14 commons, 2 alligator snappers, and hello Freddie, and a Florida common. We've also got a Reeves turtle. We've got 3 musks, with 2 more and 2 Reeves coming in as well on next week. We have about 60 odd sliders, various Cumberland cooters, various cooters and things. And we've got our resident Reeves turtle Tika. He's been here for 14 years now, right since the beginning. He's an OG of the page. And yeah, so just thought I'd film this one with our Watson, bless him. For those who don't know, he's got kidney damage, and he came in, as you can see, his shell's in real bad shape, bless him. But he ate for the first time yesterday, which is really good. So yeah, on to the next question. So the next question is, how many royal pythons do we have at the Rescue and Sanctuary? And at the minute, just the one, just Flump, our resident. He is a banana royal python, and like bananas, so almost these dots grow with him, and he gets more as he ages, like a banana. And that's pretty much where the name of our Flump comes from. And obviously it's called Flump because when he was younger he was a lot more pink and purple and yellow, which obviously like the old Flump sweets. So yeah, at the moment we only have the one. Where's his little face? Down here somewhere. It's coming out now. So at the moment we only have the one. But the most we ever had was 9. We had 9 royal pythons in, including our Flump. So we had 8 that were rescues and rehomed after. Yeah, just the one resident royal at the moment. Royals are brilliant first time snakes, so when they do come in we tend to not hold on to them because we've got one that's absolutely perfect for road shows and educational talks. So we tend to find them the best homes we can because they make great beginner snakes. So thanks for joining us for the video, guys. It's our first Ask Me Monday. I'm not sure how it went, so let us know in the comments if you liked it, and if you did, please try and think of a question for next week because it really helps us. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Wow, the light is going crazy, eh? Hope you enjoyed it. And please like, comment and share it with your friends if you did like it. And let us know what you want to see in the future. We've got lots going on. We've moved the Saturday vlogs to Tuesday, so we're going to be posting Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. 5 days a week. You'll have a video from us on the page. It's going to take a lot from us, so please stick with us. And yeah, please let us know what you think. Thanks, guys.